Hey everybody, it's Brickwaffle again, and we are back on Minecraft. And you can see I've done a little bit of work since the first episode here. I've tried to do just a bunch of gathering and a little bit of exploring here. Obviously, I've got some iron, which is fine. You know, some things are worth doing on camera, some things aren't. And we've got ourselves a little map with a banner that kind of shows the immediate region that we're in. So for now, we're still going to gather up a lot of things. I've dug a little mine shaft down here. We're going to go exploring a little bit today. And we're still in the same area. I do want to build my base. In fact, I think I have a spot picked out, but I want to get some shulker boxes to help move the things I've gathered so far before I really start setting up over there. So, you know, we see we've got a bunch of coal, some redstone, a couple saddles, odds and ends here and there, a Frostwalker 1 book. You know, that could be useful. We've got quite a bit of iron, a little bit of gold, some lapis. We got 6 diamonds, which we're going to use today. We have 1 heart of the sea from looking at treasure chests, so that's what we've got so far. A bit of food here and there, and some blocks, including a bit of magma from the ocean there. So we can go to the ocean ruins and get some magma. But we do want to get some obsidian so we can go to the nether. And in order to do that, we're going to need to get some sticks. Do I have any? I was just looking in these chests. I don't have any leftover sticks here, so we're going to need to grab some wood out of this chest and make a couple of things right here. So let's do that. And we got ourselves a diamond pick. That's awesome. We're going to save at least one of those for enchanting purposes. Let's throw that in there. And we're going to organize our stuff later. But we do have some obsidian right down at the bottom of there. Let's throw a bucket on the stairs. Then we're going to come out here and we're going to grab some water so that in case we dig any obsidian out and there's lava underneath, we're still okay. I would love to enchant this first, but obviously you need to get the diamonds to do the enchanting, so we're going to not worry about that too much. We'll be able to get more diamonds later on. Now I was digging down to 11 for this mine shaft, and right before I got there around, what is this, Y15 I think? Oh, 13, okay. We found lava. It was a little higher than I was expecting. But because of that right there, I think there probably is more lava under this. So I'm gonna stand over here first and just, oops, use the right pick. See what we get. I'm gonna crouch down over this so I can hopefully pick it up if it pops off. Again, without any kind of enchantments, this is pretty slow, but at least it's possible. Okay, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So now we have our recipe book there with the enchanting table. I did get Sonata Block and Sakala on the server as I expected. Whoa, okay, let's be careful with that. There we are. And you know, Sonata Block is setting up. I'm not exactly sure where. I think he showed me a little bit. I got to go back and check that place out. But he's just got a little starter house for now. Sakala's got a little house of her own as well. She's not necessarily going to be sharing a base with me all the time. She wanted to have a little place to do her own kind of farming and breeding, so we'll check that out in a future episode as well. We'll probably end up helping her a little bit with a few things here and there. It's going to be fun to do some projects together. I'm not sure if any of the previous block farmers will be joining us other than Sakala and Sonata Block, but they are certainly welcome to. And I've posted that in our little private Discord area, so they know that they're welcome to play. So as we go here, we need 4 for the enchanting table, we need 10 more for the nether portal, so really I'm just going to try to get 14 obsidian, and then hopefully I won't have to get any more of that for a while, because it's kind of a pain, especially with the early stuff. And I could, I guess, do the 4, and then, you know, go back and get the rest of it later. You know, try to do some enchanting first, but there's no guarantee that I would even get anything like efficiency or something like that that would make this quicker, so 14 is not too bad. But I'm going to go ahead and grab the rest of this, and I will catch up with you guys here again in just a minute. Alright, there's our 14. Thought I would just go ahead and make that a little bit easier. You can see as we went down this tunnel a little bit further, dug out a few things here and there, and found a little bit of a cave system. So I've gone and explored both directions. We do have some coal, a few things I haven't mined out, but I've got most of the iron and other things out of here. And it does connect up to a ravine as well at some point through this area. This also is a pretty interesting little bit that connects up to an abandoned mine shaft that I have not explored yet. So I wanted to see if I could do some of that with you guys on camera. We're going to use our iron pick for the most part unless we find some other, well actually pretty much anything. I don't really need the diamond pick for anything but obsidian at this point. And I want to save as much durability as I can on that. You know, we might want to get some rails while we're in here too, because eventually we're going to want a nether travel system. So until we get elytra, then you know, minecarts are still actually going to be useful. And we are going to go after elytra fairly soon. Again, I want to get to the shulker box as early as I can reasonably do it. So looking to see if there's any treasure chests in the area that would be useful for us. And let's just stick that up there. Nothing this way? Okay. we'll come back. If we can find one of the minecart chests, I haven't seen any monsters down here. I really should knock on wood when I do that. There we go. I really hate cave spiders, and I think that's what we're going to run into first. So just in case, we've got our shield out, we should be all right. But, you know, it was right here off the bottom of our tunnel. I figured it was worth exploring a bit. We can also drop down there in a minute, which you might have to do, because it looks like this is going to end up being, yeah, all right, that's our dead end. Let's just see if we can cut a little stairway down here. How are we doing? We're doing all right? That's not too bad. And always get iron, well, at least early on, unless we ever have an iron farm. On this server, we might end up doing that at some point, but that's still a long ways off. You know, I like to automate things and have all the cool farms, but it does take a while to do, so not right away. Now, this looks like this just goes into another natural cave system. Take a peek down there. Did I? Okay, that's just more iron. Yeah, that's all right. I will take more iron. And it's not too bad. I mean, we're still at what height here? 20? So we're not going to get any diamonds, but, you know, it's, again, we might be able to find some loot, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Blocks on a hotbar. There we go. Get that one. There we go. Oh. And that's where we put our torch, too. Awesome. There we go. All right, so let's not get too carried away in here, but I just want to take a couple more peeks around and a couple corners. Oh, I hear spiders. Not a fan. They might be regular spiders. They might be cave spiders. Sounds like they're to my left. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the audio. I don't think you can. I think it's going to be all one channel audio. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're just going to get a little bit more stuff here, and then we're going to head out. So, with the prevalence of programs like Amidst and Mine Atlas and whatnot, it's pretty easy to find strongholds. I don't know how many people consider that cheating or not, but we do already know where there is a stronghold. I think, you know, at this point in Minecraft, finding them is not really the adventure anymore. It's really clearing them out and going to explore things. So I think we're going to head out to that in a little bit. I'm going to get another portal set up, go to where we're eventually going to set up our actual base, so you guys can see where that is. And we'll try to get fight with the Ender Dragon pretty soon. So we want to get enchanting going pretty quickly so we can get a good bow and head out that way. Our other option for getting a good bow, of course, is to do the AFK fishing farm. Yeah, we might do that. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really decided. They're pretty compact in 1.13, and you can get some pretty good stuff, but I think I want to try at least a couple of enchants on my own first. And we'll just resort to the AFK fishing if that just doesn't work for us. Get some string while we're down here too, actually. There's enough for at least one bow. All right, oh, there we go, perfect. There's a chest, minecart chest. Let's see what kind of loot we get from this. And of course we get a free minecart while we're at it. And I get a name tag, that's pretty useful. There we are. A few more bits and bobs. We got an actual minecart itself. A little bit of gold. All right, so this is fine. Nothing huge, but you know, the minecart chests aren't where the really good loot is anyway. It's usually, now it's in the shipwrecks. And we've already gotten a few of the, oh, okay, well, maybe we'll get a little bit more lucky. We've gotten a few of those things so far. What do we have here? Okay, iron, pumpkin, and melon. All right, and a golden apple. I'll take it. That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent. But yeah, I was going to say the shipwreck chests are where the really good loot can be. So far we have one Heart of the Sea. We don't have any Nautilus shells, and we're not in any position to make a conduit yet. But that's going to come later. We're going to have to clear out an ocean monument, and to do that, I probably want to kill Drowned until I get a trident. So that will be future things that we're going to do together. Maybe we'll do a Drowned farm once we go to the Nether and get some soul sand. That's not too bad to do. But for now, I think I'm going to try to turn around and make my way back to the surface, and then we're going to see about getting some enchanting set up. So that worked out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. And if you recall from our first episode, we got enough books that we should be able to do the full enchanting room pretty much right off the bat. So I'm okay with that too. Ooh, some falling gravel there. You have to be careful. All right, so I'm going to make my way up to the surface, and I will catch you guys when I'm back up there. All right, we are back. We broke our pick on the way back up here. Let's go ahead and get a few things smelting. So we've got iron and gold. There we are. We're just going to throw a few things into each of these chests that we want to save. So a couple of mine carts, a couple stacks of rails, things like that. Let's see, we get pumpkin, melon, beetroot. Got some chests in there. I think there's one name tag. We're really running out of space. Let's see, we've got our... Where do we put our books? That's in one of these. Here we go, 42 books. And I think we're going to need to just grab some wood here. So let's do acacia, just because we have a bunch of it. And we're going to turn a bunch of that into... I don't know how much we actually need for that. Let's just do a stack for now. Oops. That's not quite going to be enough, but we can start with that. And then we'll take those back for now. Let's just go ahead and do another stack of those. Well, let's do all of it, because that's what I accidentally shift-clicked. Okay, and do these. And there's 14, and we just need to make a few more books, which I think we have the leather and the paper for. There's some leather and some paper. Perfect, so let's do that. And we really only need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. Grab the rest of the... Oh, you know what? We need more than that, because we need 1 for the enchanting table as well. So that's perfect. We had just enough leather. There's those. That. There we go. Get that out of there. And then we need to grab a couple diamonds. And then we can come in here and do a crafting, or an enchanting table. Right on. So we got an enchanting table, 15 bookshelves. We've got our 10 obsidian left over. Do I want to move the enchanting room later on? I don't really want to do that, but I'm not in a position to... You know what? Maybe we'll get Silk Touch. I think we're just going to have to build a little enchanting room here, and we can always move it later on if we have to. Worst case, we can always just remake the bookshelves. That's the only thing you really need Silk Touch to pick up. So let's come over here and just clear a little bit of space. We don't need a whole lot for an enchanting area, but this flat area here should do just fine. And I think, you know, it doesn't have to be great right now. You know what? I wonder if we shouldn't just clear that out as a little hole in the wall here instead, rather than cluttering up the outside with that. No. Can we do that? Does it make sense? I think we'll just use some acacia. It's fine. We've got plenty. Alright, so let's grab that guy and that guy. It doesn't have to look fantastic. It just has to work. So we're going to use that spot in the middle. That's going to be the center of it. So we're going to need to go out 2 in every direction, really. What am I doing? I'm using my bare hands here. There we go. And I'm not going to leave just a dirt and sand floor. We'll have to clear that out a little bit. Put some blanks in. So we'll clear that out. Oops, too far. Let's do that. And this is going to be fine. I mean, like I said, we can always just tear down the bookshelves later on and replace them. Let's get that out of our hotbar so we don't accidentally place any obsidian down. We'll get that there, and we'll get some bookshelves around it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's try and make this as even as we can. Do it that way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that'll work. We might put a little wall around this later on, but let's see what we would get if we brought some lapis out. Efficiency 4, yes please. Let's go get some lapis. That's awesome. So we might even get something like unbreaking on that. We're gonna really hope so. Oh, although we only have 12 levels. Oh man, that's gonna be a problem. Okay, so we don't want to use up any enchants until we get that efficiency 4 pick, because that's just too cool. So let's get, do we have flint and steel in here already? Oh no, I did it. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Alright, let me break that. That's what happens. Get right click happy. Okay, so let's do that. And we need to get, there's some flint. Let's just get one of those and an iron ingot, one of those. And let's put that together to make a flint and steel. And for now, I think we're just going to put this outside. It's going to be fine. We can get more obsidian later. So let's just put it right out here in the woods. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And let's try to put a torch up there. 1, 2, and a torch right there. And then we can light it up. So we'll see. Eventually we might take this one down, just because I'm not sure if this is going to connect to anybody else, but let's see what's in the nether. Load some terrain. It's very exciting. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, I guess we're going to keep this one. Yeah, when your nether portal leads you directly into a fortress, you keep it. That's just how it works. Wow, I cannot believe how lucky we are on that. Let's do the quick thing here where we take a screenshot of our coordinates. And we're good to go. So let's just throw some torches down so we can cover what we've explored. We don't have a bunch of these yet. But we're not here to farm wither skeletons yet either. Oh, hey, nether wart. Alright. And a chest. Let's get some nether wart and soul sand first. And we're going to leave one block at either end so we can get back out of here. It's not a big deal, but that lets us get out a little bit more easily. And we're going to get the rest of that because, you know, we don't need all the soul sand for growing the nether wart, but we do need it for other things like bubble columns. And obviously we're going to go back and check out that chest too. So 16 nether wart, or 16 soul sand, 20 nether wart. We're doing pretty well on that. Some gold ingots and a saddle, alright. Fine with that too. Let's just throw these things up here, put that away, and do that. Okay, good, that does go down here. Is that really just a wall, or is there anything past this? Yeah, that looks like that's pretty much it. Okay, so fortress dead ends there, it looks like. Grab that guy, throw one there. We're just gonna kind of, wow, this is good. I did not expect to find a fortress, so slight change of plans for this episode. We might do the end in a future episode then, and we're just gonna explore this for now. See if we can get some blaze rods and some quartz and stuff. I'm not gonna go for that quartz because that's scary and over lava, and I don't want to get gasted. Wow, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Let's go upstairs. This, even if this is just a tiny fortress, as long as there's a blaze spawner in it, I'm okay with that. That looks like a dead end that way with lava over it. Eee, yikes. Okay, so we got a couple areas that way. Let's take a quick peek up here. Oh, I see another, what is that? Another chest down here. Come down to the end, check that out. Sounds like blazes. Oh, more diamonds. All right, we'll take that. Horse armor. Okay, so yeah, it goes out for that way and then stops. This looks like the top level of it. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Normally this is kind of a pain to find sometimes. All right, so there's that. And then we're gonna go take a quick peek over this way. That looks like it just goes out to a dead end, but let's take another look. Oh no, I was wrong. That does not go to a dead end. That goes to a much bigger part of the fortress, so we're gonna save that for just a minute and see if this area dead ends. Okay, so that one definitely does. We can see that. Here, magma cubes too. Oh, another chest. All right. We got there some decent stuff. Let's just break that and take it all with us. Obviously, we're going to get some more of the nether wart and soul sand. Man, we are running our shovel out here pretty quick. Oops, there's that. But that's okay. It's worth it. We're going to make some better tools later on. Maybe we'll make some diamond tools now since we got some extra diamonds. Let's go back to this. Pop that guy down. Really, I'd love to find a blaze spawner. Or honestly, just a couple blazes so we can get a blaze rod or two for potion brewing. Okay, I guess we'll take a quick peek upstairs here. Oh, there's the magma cube. Hey guys. Oh yeah, don't you look scary. You can't get up here though. Alright. Oop, oop, oop. I heard blazes. Where are you? I heard you shooting at me. Well, that's weird, I know, I heard him. But I think this was a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. So we'll come back down this way. And I think... yeah, okay, that was a dead end. So now we can go across here where the skeletons were. Let's see if we can find anything else that's interesting. So let's go ahead and grab a little bite here. Get our sword out. So we still need to get enchantment, and we need levels too. Not often they just miss like that. There we go, let them fire at each other. and we'll kill the winner. So there's our portal where we came in. See who wins this fight. Looks like this guy's gonna win because the other one's just missing a lot. Oh, no, they're both missing. There we go. Oh man, this thing goes on for a while. That's really good. And I like that we're exposed to the outside here where we can kind of keep our point of reference with the portal there. And I think those are 2 wither skeletons in the background, aren't they? Yep, alright, there we go. So maybe we'll see about getting those guys too. We'll see how it goes. I still haven't seen any blaze spawners, or blazes. I know if we've just heard a few. Oh, there's a spawner right out there. So let's do that, and then what we're going to do is quickly sling these things up here, and we're going to get these guys' attention. Hey guys, come and get me. Yep, no, don't really come and get me though. And I really should have done that one higher. There we go. Oh, ow, they still got me. That's alright, I can be withered once. Ooh, that's loud. The new wither sounds. Interesting. No wither skeleton skulls. That's too bad. Not really, didn't really expect it off of 2 guys. Okay, good, there's a spawner in either direction. And since we have the vanilla silk spawner pickup data pack thing, when we come back here with a gold pickaxe with silk touch on it, we can get these spawners and take them with us. So that's going to be pretty cool. Really wish I had a bow right now. Or something better than just an iron sword. Oop, there we go. We're doing alright. Ooh, ow, man. Two blaze rods. You know what? That's enough to start brewing. And we're going to come back when we have a little bit better equipment to get some more of those things. We're going to have to set up a farm, though, just because we've got that ability to pick up spawners. Looks like we got another wither skeleton out here. I think we're just going to fight him the old-fashioned way. Which is to say we're just going to hit him and back up. There we go. Lots of bones. Man, those are loud. Really loud. Okay, so we've got... Oh yeah, I don't want to get those. I want to get some of this quartz up here too, because that's actually a pretty decent source of leveling. And I hear a ghast out there. I know that they're out there as well. I don't want to get a lot of this because, again, we want to get fortune or something before we come out and really go for quartz in big chunks. But if we need comparators for anything, then having a little bit of quartz early on is pretty handy. And I'd love to get a little glowstone too. Same reason, just having that for either potions or a little bit of lighting is nice early on. So let's see, we're going to go back out to the overworld here in just a minute. And I think what I'm going to do is spend a little time killing stuff, getting some XP, and then I will be back with you guys again to do some enchanting. Alright, see you in just a minute. Alright, so we are back and we're ready to do a little bit of enchanting. We've got plenty of levels here. I've got a new diamond sword, a new stone or iron shovel there, because we were running out of a lot of materials there. So let's see, efficiency 4, and that's it. Well, that could have been worse. Could have been better too. Bane of arthropods, no. What about our bow? Punch 1. Yeah. What do we get? That's it. Oh, what terrible enchantments. Sharpness 4 and nothing else. We are getting robbed. Okay, so I might have to set up that AFK fishing farm as well, do some enchanting in between episodes, but we do want to do one more thing, which is play with our armor stands. We're going to go ahead and set up a scarecrow in the middle of our farm here, and right on there. And then what we can do is we can use our book, and we want to select the nearest armor stand. There we go, we see that. And then we want to say, has arms true. There we go. I don't want to keep any of that stuff. Maybe rotation, that's fine. Let's see, I think we can go to some poses here. Don't need glowing. Oh, we can make them invincible because we're ops. Not going to do that either. I thought there was some posing here. Maybe we... Right arm. Let's try. I thought there was a list of poses for that, but maybe there's not. So let's do this one. We're going to say left arm, point in the way that I'm looking. And we're going to do this one and say right arm, point the way I'm looking. There we are. Well, let's look a little bit higher up. Got one droopy arm there. Right arm, point the way I'm looking. That's better. And then what we can do is we can throw on a carved pumpkin and a leather tunic, and now we have ourselves a scarecrow. So that works out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Looks like we missed a tater here. Put that back down. And otherwise, I think that's all we've got time for today. So we got some enchantments. We're going to have to do a little bit more enchanting, obviously. We've got a nether fortress right there, so we're going to have to do some brewing. And yeah, we've got more to do in the next episode. I do know where the stronghold is, so I think next episode we're going to go to the end together. I really hope that's what we were able to get accomplished. I was planning to do it today, but you know what? When you find another fortress you didn't expect, you just kind of got to roll with it. So hopefully you guys liked this video. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button. If you really liked it, then make sure to subscribe. And as always, I've been Brickwaffle. Thank you for watching.